It's safe to say that men and women have it hard in this world. And it's safe to say that society is very, very tough and very, very unforgiving. I was naive to think that the best is achievable without suffering. I was naive to be emotionally driven instead of logic driven. To be logic driven, you have to face the storm and don't break. You have to allow yourself to go through all kinds of crazy things with different peoples that happens from a place of that happens in a way that you could never ever control it. For example, work. People put you through things at work. You can't control that. Family. You got your mama or your dad or anybody at home just going at you crazy after a long day. Just things that you can't control. Things that if you actually let it make you mad, it will take more out of you. That's what it means to be logic driven. It is not losing to your emotions. Every now and then I lose it a little bit. But for the most part, about 22 times I only got emotional about 1.5 times in these past couple months. I've been really, really consistent on being logic driven. Logic driven people seem very cold. We just go through so much. And we're trying to get so far because we have a big vision at the end of the day. I'm not logic driven just because I think I'm better than people. I know where I want to end up. I know how I want to live. And sometimes I even cried about many things because I wanted many things and I wasn't given many things and I wasn't shown how to get many things. I thank God that I have a mature mentality though. And I'm going to keep exploring arenas and areas and different places and learning where I can, when I can. Talking to those who are mature, who want to work with me. Expanding myself, volunteering my time at places that could benefit me. Making sure I'm keeping up with my counselors at the schools. Going through all these different processes to kind of get what I need in life. As a man, you can't be emotionally driven. You have to be logic driven. You're gonna hear so many no's. You may try to get that credit card. They may say no. You may try to get that loan. They may say no. You may try to get that girl. She might just say no. And I'm not saying be accustomed to losing, but I'm also saying just be ready for a no. And be patient and understand I'm going to try again and later on. I'm going to try again later on. I'm going to try again later on. But as a man, especially me when I work with these young boys, I even tell them life is not fair. You can't get what you want when you want it. You may not get what you want years later. You may get what you want when you forget you even wanted it. It's been so long. Life is far from fair. So if I've been logic driven, forgive me for my coldness. But I know where I'm trying to go. And I'm bold towards what I need. I'm bold towards getting money. I'm bold towards my provision and protection as a man. See, a man, he not going to say too much because he deals with too much, right? But when it comes to making the money, don't play with a man's money. And don't play with a man's safety and health. Safety and health is how you talk to him. If you're talking to a man in a way that's very threatening to his mentality and his health and his overall view of himself, he will lash out at you. You will awaken a beast when you disrespect men. You don't disrespect men and you don't play with a man's money. Those are two rules you must abide by when dealing with men. Some men aren't like that, but you may deal with the wrong one who's going to let you know a thing or two. Like, don't you ever disrespect me. I had a boss, she raised her voice at me. And I let her know, hey, I don't appreciate this. I said it like a man. Then I walked out and got one of my one of the people that I look up to professionally who works at the school. I had him come in there and sit down with us. And she already know I go to them. And she already knows it. But that is one instant where I was mature. I even feel bad about doing that to this day because I don't like showing that side of me. Especially with women, because women get scared and want to lie and stuff. But that's one thing I'm proud of myself for doing. I stand up, and I stand up with a strong mind. If you're not strong, smart, and logical as a man, these women will rule you. Trust me.